Hello mga kawawmat. In this video, we'll discuss mathematics in nature. So this is the first lesson in mathematics in the modern world. So our objectives, first, identify Fibonacci sequence in nature. Number two, determine the nth term of a Fibonacci sequence. Number three, use the golden ratio in appreciating mathematics in human anatomy and photography. So, have you ever looked closely at the petals of a flower, the spirals of a seashells, or the pattern of a pine cone? If you have, then you already seen how mathematics is deeply connected to the natural world. So, mathematics in nature refers to the patterns, shapes, and structures that appear naturally in plants, animals, and even the universe. From the symmetry of a butterfly's wings to the spirals of a sunflower and the branching of trees, math is everywhere around us. These patterns are not random, they follow specific rules and sequences that mathematicians study and understand. So, through mathematics, we can not only describe nature, we can predict it, understand it, and appreciate its beauty in a whole new way. So, nature speaks the language of math, and when we learn to recognize it, we begin to see the world with fresh eyes. So, one of the proof mathematics in nature is the Fibonacci sequence. So, what is the Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two numbers before it. So, examples 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and 34, and so on. So, as you can see, if we uh, find the next term, so we simply add the two previous term, which is 21 and 34. So meaning the next term is 55. Okay, so again, the rule for Fibonacci sequence is simply add or get the sum of the two numbers before it. So what are the application of Fibonacci sequence in nature? So yun, there's plants, okay, the spiral seashells, so mga nakikita nyo na ito, no, dyan, sa tabi-tabi lang, okay? So, the plant growth patterns, okay, that's the application of Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so in plant growth patterns, so in many plants, the number of branches or the arrangement of leaves follows the Fibonacci sequence. So the 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So this helps plants maximize exposure to sunlight and optimize nutrient absorption. So for example, a tree might start with one stem, which then splits into two branches, and those split into three and so on. So this branching follows the Fibonacci numbers and result in efficient growth. So another application is about the flower petal arrangement. So the number of petals in many flowers corresponds to a Fibonacci number. So this isn't just a coincidence. The patterns allows for symmetry and optimal space. So for example, lilies have 3 petals, buttercups have 5 petals, daisies can have 34, 55, or 89 petals. So these numbers are all in the Fibonacci sequence, which supports balance and aesthetically pleasing structures. So another application is the spiral shells. So as you can see, spiral shells like the Nautilus shell. So it's grow in logarithmic spiral that follows the proportion of the Fibonacci sequence. As the shell grows, it keeps its shape, but okay, as you can see na yung spiral niya dito, its shape but increases in size proportionally. So the application of this growth patterns maintains strength and balance while allowing the animal to grow without changing its form. So the spiral isn't exactly the Fibonacci sequence, but it ratios like 1.618, or that's the golden ratio, are closely related. So also the spiral arrangement of seeds in sunflower, as you can see here, okay, in the left side of the picture. So sunflower seeds are arranged in two spirals, clockwise and counterclockwise. And the number of spirals in each directions are consecutive Fibonacci numbers, 34 and 55, or 55 and 89. So why it matters? So this arrangement packs the maximum number of seeds in the least space. So it ensures efficient seed distribution and growth, and helps the plant use space optimally without overcrowding. So here are some application of Fibonacci sequence, no? If you do research, marami pa rin naman application, no? In nature, yung Fibonacci sequence. So ito ay ilan lang. So, who is the proponent of Fibonacci sequence? And that is Leonardo of Pisa, no? Fibonacci. So, Fibonacci is the greatest European mathematician of the Middle Ages. So, he was born in 1170 and died in 1240. So, he introduced the Arabic number system in Europe. So, what is the origin o paano na-discover ni Leonardo, no, yung Fibonacci sequence? It because of the reproduction of rabbits. So, dahil daw dito sa reproduction of rabbits na discover niya itong sequence nito, okay, which is the 112, and ngayon ay tinatawag nating Fibonacci sequence. So, for example, suppose a newly born pair of rabbits, one male, one female, are put in the field. So rabbits are able to mate at the age of 1 month, so that at the end of the second month, okay, so itong second month, so manganganak ngayon, no, yung female can produce another pair of rabbits. So ito yung pang second month, so still one pair pa rin namin sila, no. So after that, magpo-produce siya ng another pair of rabbits, so that would come two na. So magma-matured ulit yung originally pair. So, manganganak ulit siya ng isa, ngayon tatlo na. So, yung unang anak na pares, so, magmamatured yan, so, magproproduce ng another pares. So, yan yung nakita ni Leonardo, no? The sequence is 1, 1, 2, 3, and 5. So, tip lang, so sabi nila kapag nag-alaga tayo ng rabbit, dapat pares. Kasi kapag isa lang, so mataas yung chance na mamamatay yung rabbit. Okay, so what is the golden ratio? So the golden ratio has an elegant mathematical definitions. So the ratio of the long over the short dimension is the same as both added together over the long dimension. So it works out at around 1.618, so approximately 1.618. So this relationship creates a golden rectangle. So as you can see in the picture at the right side, okay, that is the illustration of golden ratio, how we can compute. If you remove a square from a golden rectangle, the remaining space is another golden rectangle. So this process can continue indefinitely, forming the golden spirals. So what is the formula of the golden ratio? So that's A over B is equal to A plus B over A. So if you want to apply or you want to try, no, if this is talagang equal, if you get a over b, it's equal to the sum of a plus a and b, the sum of a and b over a. So you can check using your calculator. So the value of a here is 34 and the value of b is 21. So this is the value of b. So i-check nyo yan if that is correct. Okay. So, what are the method we're using in computing the Fibonacci sequence? So, may tinatawag tayong recursion. So, this method of using a fixed rule and initial value call the seed. So in sequence, yung seed na yan, that is the first sequence or the first term rather. So to generate the next value and then continuously using the same rule and each new result to produce the following values. Okay, so that's why okay we call this as seed, no? So the pattern of Fibonacci sequence, okay, we call this the term or and this is the term number, by the way. So naglagay ako dito ng 1 to 15. So pwede nyo dagdagan yan. So if you have a first term, so the sequence is 1. Second term is 1. Third term is 2. So paano nga ulit nangyari yan? So you simply add 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5, and so on. So if we're going to get the ninth term, so that is 34. Okay, the 10th term, 21 plus 34, that is 55. So pwede nyo to dagdagan. So ito lang yung Fibonacci sequence natin. Next. So meron tayong tinatawag na even numbered terms. Ito yon. Terms f sub n of the Fibonacci sequence where n is an even number. So for example, in the Fibonacci sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55. So the first five even numbered terms are, kasi ayun may even number natin, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So corresponding of 2 is 1, 4 is 3, 6 is 8, 8 is 21, 10 is 55. So, ibig sabihin, the first five even numbered terms are 1, 3, 8, 21, and 55. Okay, another, we have odd numbered terms. So terms f sub n of the Fibonacci sequence where n is odd number. So in the Fibonacci sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55, the first five odd numbered terms are 1, 2, 5, 13, and 34. So, pag sinabi nating add numbers, ito yung nag-start sa 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. So, dito, ang corresponding ng first term natin is 1, the third term is 2, the fifth term is 5, the seventh term is 13, the ninth term is 34. So, kapag kukunin natin yung 11th term, that is 89. Okay? So, I hope natandaan nyo yan. So we have four properties of Fibonacci sequence. So the first property, to find the sum of the first n Fibonacci numbers, we will use this formula. So f sub 1 plus f sub 2 plus f sub 3 plus up to f sub n is equal to f sub n plus 2 minus 1. So we will use this formula kung pinapakuha sa atin yung buong total nung halimbawa pinapakuha sa inyo yung first five Fibonacci numbers. So i-add nyo yung unang limang Fibonacci numbers. So we will use this formula. Okay? Next, to find the sum of the first n even numbered terms of the Fibonacci sequence, we will use this formula f sub 2 plus f sub 4 plus f sub 6 plus up to f sub 2n is equal to f sub 2n plus 1 minus 1. Okay. So, gagayahin nyo lang ditong formula. Ang napapalitan lang dyan, yung value ng n. So, nakadepende kasi no, kung ano yung given. So, pinapalitan lang natin yung n. The next property is to find the sum of the first n odd numbered terms of the Fibonacci sequence. So we will use the formula f sub 1, f sub 3, f sub 5 plus up to f sub 2n minus 1 is equal to 2 f sub 2n. So this will be the formula if we're going to find the sum of the first odd numbered terms. And another, this is the last property, to find the sum of the squares of the first n Fibonacci numbers, we will use this formula. F sub 1 squared plus f sub 2 squared plus f sub 3 squared plus up to f sub n squared is equal to f sub n multiplied to f sub n plus 1. So, to understand, okay, the four formulas, so magbibigay ako ng mga example sa bawat isa. Okay, so for example, number one, in the Fibonacci sequence, find the next four terms after 34 and 55. So what is the rule of Fibonacci sequence again? We will add the two numbers before it. Okay, so to find the next, so we will add 34 and 55, so the answer is 89. And to find the next term, we will add 55 plus 89, the answer is 144. And to find the next again, so that's 89 plus 144, the answer is 233. And the last one, we have 233 plus 144, the answer is 377. Ibig sabihin, the next four Fibonacci numbers after 34 and 55 are 89, 144, 233, and 377. So another example, what is the sum of the first six Fibonacci numbers? So this is our first property. So gagamit na kayo dito ng formula. So the formula, so our n first here is 6. Okay, so yung n natin is 6. So gagamitin yung formula f sub 1 plus f sub 2 plus f sub 3 plus f sub n is equal to f sub n plus 2 minus 1. So papalitan natin yung mga n natin ng 6. So, substitute 6 dito. Okay, so yung n mo dyan, papalitan mo ng 6. Ganon din dito sa right side. So, 6 plus 2. Again, dapat nakababa yung 6 plus 2. Hindi siya pantay nitong minus 1. So, 6 plus 2 is 8. So, anong ibig sabihin ng f sub 8? Dito sa left side na equation natin, wala na kayong pakikialaman dyan. So, ganyan lang talaga yan. So, dito tayo sa right side. So, pag sinabi nating f sub 8, that is the eighth term in Fibonacci sequence. So based on the table, so the eighth term in Fibonacci sequence is 21. So papalitan natin. So again, kokopyahin nyo lang ito, yung mga yan. So papalitan natin yung f sub 8 ng 21. Then may minus 1 ka pa. 21 minus 1, the answer is 20. So ibig sabihin, the sum of the first six Fibonacci numbers is 20. Okay? So, madali pa yan kapag minano-mano nyo rin. Pero kapag sobrang haba na, no? Pag sobrang haba na kasi, di nyo na malista, so, mahirap. We will use the formula. Okay? Next example. What is the sum of the first eight even number terms? Okay, so ang n naman natin dito is 8, but ibang formula na ang gagamitin natin kasi even numbered na ito. So we will use the formula f sub 2 plus f sub 4 plus f sub 6 plus up to f sub 2n is equal to f sub 2n plus 1 minus 1. Okay, we will substitute 8, okay, to the value of n. Since 2n ito, pag magkatabi, di ba, we will multiply. So, 2 times 8, the answer is 16. So, ganun din dito sa right side. 2 times 8, 16 na yan, plus 1, kaya naging 17. So, may minus 1 ka pa. So, ibig sabihin nito, kunin mo yung pang 17 term, and that is 1,597. So, again, hindi nyo na pakikialaman itong nasa left side ng equation natin. So, what is 17th term ng Fibonacci sequence? That is 1,597. Tapos may minus 1 pa apply sa formula. So, the answer is 1,596. So, ibig sabihin, the sum of the first 8 even numbered terms is 1,596. Another example, so what is the sum of the first seven odd numbered terms? So ang n naman natin dito ay 7. Since odd numbered terms ito, magkaiba ulit yung formula. So that is f sub 1 plus f sub 3 plus f sub 5 plus up to f sub 2n minus 1 is equal to f sub 2n. Okay, so papalitan lang natin yung n natin ng 7. So that will become 2 times 7 minus 1. So 2 times 7 is 14 minus 1 kaya 30 na dito. So sa right side naman, so ang n pinalitan natin ng 7. So 2 times 7, 14. So hanapin mo sa table yung form 14 term. So that is 377. So that will be the answer na, no? Kasi wala namang -1 dun sa formula. So the answer is 377. So the sum of the first 7 odd numbered terms is 377. Next, for example number 5, what is the sum of the squares of the first 7 Fibonacci numbers? So we substitute n is equal to 7 to the formula f sub 1 squared plus f sub 2 squared plus f sub 3 squared plus up to f sub n squared is equal to f sub n multiplied to f sub n plus 1. Okay, so we will use this formula. Papalitan natin yung n natin ng 7. So itong mga nasa left side ng equation, okay na yan. Okay, so 7 squared. So f sub 7 multiplied by f sub 8. O bakit f sub 8? Okay, so we have 7 plus 1 here. So ano ibig sabihin nito? Kunin natin yung pang 7 terms which is 13 kasi f sub 7. And then yung pang 8 term which is 21. So pag nagkatabi, magkadikit, di ba? We will use multiplication. So ibig sabihin, may multiply natin yung 13 times 21. And that is 273. So therefore, the sum of the square of the 7 Fibonacci numbers is 273. So that's all for our lesson number 1. So you can consider these references. Thank you for watching this video.